This one features the Saints' sure-handed tight end. Ready to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up a great Sunday of football. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Well, in prep for this one, it was fun talking with the defensive staff because they had to review last week's game tapes where he threw for over 400 yards. And they started ho-humming that performance. And finally you said, he threw for over 400. That's got to be significant. That's why he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They're going to be careful what they wish for. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Fields going to keep it running left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a solid run here as he'll put his way down to the 42-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called on again this week.
Play action. Fields. Oh, a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Here's Fields. And he's taken down there by the Saints. Pete Werner in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. The kick by Elliott is good. And it's 3-0. Here's the scoreboard first. Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that. Only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper. He can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys that say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Show his team first. I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
Well, this will look to throw on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are. 15, though. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep with the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they'll get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Dennis Allen, he makes a call, and his offense stays put. They're going to go for it. decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right at midfield. From the 50, here's Fields. Incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. And you look at the Saints' defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
And when you get ready to face the number one overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter who you are.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at third down and long. Pressure gets to him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. Call it a 48-yard punt, give him 9, though, on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that touchdown.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you're on the board tours and camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division. Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things. But winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
First and 10, Willis. He'll get this one complete to Rosa. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now Willis on first and 10. They will find Winslow. That's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up. They'll try again. And he is in for a score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Saints have taken the lead. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah,
there he goes, right side. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 48 yards rushing for him now. His first 2 carries of the ball game. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. First and 10. Off play action. Fields. What's coming? And down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Fields now to throw. And they got to him again. And it'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. Out of the gun, Fields. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
And fights him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken in at the 11. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Willis. And Winslow brings it in over the middle. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to throw, Willis. Now throw incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback line quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. And it wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
They lost 2, and it brings up 4. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Finding room in midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Willis on 1st and 10. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And he bats it away. Throws down incomplete.
Well, that one slipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd down, here's Willis. Under a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 3. So the interception there, which I can imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You talk about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already coached the playoffs, but they know looking ahead. When they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's going to go down again. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, a run from White. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
They'll look to set up his blockers. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try to get to the ball even faster.
No, turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at 29. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll run with Gibbs. And it's been like this all night long. As they stop it behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of the line. They do go for it. Here's Willis. Working the middle of the field. He's got one complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. The receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting his inside the 25. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football up and drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jabril Cox breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now again with the middle. This is right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points, but they were thinking about it.
Whenever the center of the locker room really great must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 30 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as I discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Now, this game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Throwing on 1st down, but this one runs out to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd down, it's Willis. It's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Willis. Inside the 35. Willis wants to pass it again. Wide open receiver complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Gibbs. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now they went draw play there on 3rd down around the goal line. something you normally like to see, Charles?
Oftentimes, people are prepared for a pass in this situation, so the draw is a good call, but it's better when you usually have a lead blocker. If you don't have a fullback, you can use your H-back to pull in front. Sometimes you pull a guard to get out in front. Maybe it's your tight end, but they find a way to create a little bit of extra space. A bit of a surprise down near the goal line, but it was effective in this situation.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Back to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On first down, Willis. This one caught by Winslow. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they're going to speed things up here. Willis looking to throw on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you can easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in the stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. Now a quick slam as the throw is complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. To throw, here's Willis. This will be caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now Willis. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Gibbs again. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be. He's got it in, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, his 14th touchdown now of the year. And the Bears are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I you score on special teams 93% of the time, you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Willis. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another game.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jahmyr Gibbs, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Wants to try to end the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Fields. That's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration is settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Willis out of the gun. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Out of the gun, they'll get to Gibbs. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Gibbs. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging.
I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Fields now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. Here's Fields. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing again is Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
You've had to put up with me in this boot.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled fumble. Looking to throw on second down. Fields under pressure. They got him again. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. 4th down. Fields has to have this one. That's going to be knocked away. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his finger turning in again. It's complete. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Willis on 1st and 10. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Willis. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And one last throw here for Fields. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Now the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
They deserve a ton of credit, because You and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, robbed home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So for New Orleans, they're a win away now from running the table here in the regular season. They moved to 16-0 on the year. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.